guys, Turbin here, and today we're recording another attack and strategy guide for Clash of Clans. And my brother could not come and record here today with me, he was busy. So I'm going solo today, but now we're doing a strategy that's only for Town Hall 10. If you do not agree with this, then we're coming out with another video for Town Hall 5 up to maybe 8 later this week. So now I'm just going to get right into it, not wasting any time. So this is a balloon composition, as you can probably tell, because of all the big red guys with the wood panels. And this strategy, to start off, wrecks. It almost does not get much better at Town Hall 7, except for 2 other strategies which we're going to be going over later in a later date. But, okay, so the composition is 25 balloons, 5 wizards, 10 goblins, 10 archers, 5 barbarians, and 6 to 3 Hog Riders, depending on the air defense. As for the spells, we have 3 lightning spells to take out air defenses. So, and in the clan castle, we have Hog Riders. So this strategy costs about 160,000 elixir, and maybe 200 to 300 Dark Elixir, depending on how many Hog Riders you bring. And I bet a lot of people are saying, why not use Balloonion? Balloonion is basically a balloon attack, except much better. So I'm using this rather than Balloonion because this saves elixir. Balloonion uses 3 rage spells rather than 3 lightning spells, so this is much more elixir cost effective. And depending on the amount of Hog Riders you bring, you can save some Dark Elixir, but I prefer to bring 6 just to be on the safe side. So how the strategy works, what you do is, first you lure out the clan castle, obviously, as it always goes. And you want to lure the clan castle over to the most central air defense. Now, then you want a lightning spell. If it's a dragon, this is why you have your wizards, you lure it over to, once it lightning spell it, you lure it over to a corner, you drop your wizards down, spread it around, and then the dragon will hopefully go down. It should go down if you place the wizards all right and not in one spot. So then, this is kind of strange for a balloon attack. You don't, rather than putting them like all in one line and having them rush the base, you take out the next air defense with your Hog Riders in the clan castle and Hog Riders in your army. Then you put your balloons on each air targeting tower, like archer towers, wizard towers, air defense, hidden Tesla, and so on. So you want to put 4 balloons on each archer tower, less if you're fighting an underlevel base. You want to put 3 on each wizard tower, and once again, less if you have on a lower level base. And whatever's left, you put them on the hidden Teslas that pop up. So that's basically how you do this balloon strategy raid. After that, you just stick down your Barbarian King and your remaining wizards on higher level outside buildings like army camps, and you put your goblins and archers to clean up. So I'm going to do a raid for you now. And be searching. So keep in mind that you only want to attack Town Hall 7s with this. So this looks like a pretty good base to attack, because they have 2 air defenses, both pretty exposed, though you can attack the base if it has 1 outside and 1 inside. So first, obviously, lower the clan castle, put 1 barbarian, and this person did have clan castle troops. So then keep putting barbarians until I lure them all out. It looks like that's it, but I'm going to put 1 more just to be safe. Okay. Now, put barbarians until they get all the way over. You may not have enough for this, so you want to put like a goblin or something to help them get over there. So there we go, or not. Let's put 1 more goblin. That's enough. Alright, yeah, that should be enough. So then you want to put your 3 lightning spells on the air defense. Hopefully it takes this one out. And yes, it did. So the rest of the clan castle left is just a giant, which isn't a problem with balloons. Then you want to put your Hog Riders. Hopefully they target the air defense. If not, then if they take out like an air target, that's okay too. They should go over to the air defense soon when they get that. And then what you want to do is place your balloons on the air targets, like 1, 1, 2, 3, to test for traps for the first one. 1, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, that guy took a trap there. 1, 1, 1, 2. I messed up there. 1, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 1, 2. So then that's all the balloons you're going to use. Just put that, since this guy didn't happen to have any Teslas, now you just want to put them on any danger that happens to be to the balloons. Now, I have some balloons left. Just spread them around. Put your wizards on the army camps. Barbarian King. More wizards. Archers on these outside buildings here. Outside, outside. And it looks like that's all. Then you want to stick your goblins over on these collectors. Then just put your archers on these barracks and stuff, lower level outside buildings. Then just, after that you're good. The strategy will like wreck the base. And that last building is destroyed momentarily. Yep, there we go. 3 stars, easy, 29 trophies. And yeah, that's basically how this raid would go. It wrecks most Town Hall 7 bases, unless for a few circumstances which I'll be going over later. Now I'm just gonna go train up these troops here. I have my Barcher composition trained up before as always, so that I can go straight into attacking with Barcher and getting some loot. No, I'm kind of maxed out on gold almost. Oh wait, gold sword finished there. And we have one working on right here. So now I'm going to go show you an attack on another town, on a war here. Now, this war we did lose, unfortunately. Good plays on this clan, with this clan, but this is how this attack went. Now this person, I'm going to pause right here and use the new feature. See how they have both their air defenses fairly centralized? Like, they're kind of in the center, they're not directly outside. You can still win with this, with having this problem. If they have all their air defenses like 3 layers of walls in, you're not going to get to it. But since, if you just stick all your hogs here, they'll go for this cannon first, then maybe they'll go for the mortar, but eventually we'll get to that air defense. So if you're in this situation and one air defense is lower level, you want to lightning spell the higher level one, and hog the second one. So I'm gonna go and show this attack now. As you can see, the clan castle was central, so that was a problem, so I had to put a Hog Rider. They're amazing for lowering clan castles. So the hog gets taken down, but it takes out all the 5 level 5 wizards. And I put a barbarian to get them closer to that air defense. Now, momentarily, this is a problem I did. I tried to lure the one guy that was outside around here, closer to that air defense. So I kind of messed that up a little bit, and I started panicking, running out of time. So right here, I just decided to do the lightning spells. Momentarily. Wait a second now. Yep, there we go. Took it out. But I did not get all the wizards. As you can see, I didn't even get any of them, I think. Wait, let me count that. Yep, 5 health bars. So that was not good, but that's why you have those wizards. Your own. Wreck. If they're all grouped up like that, then the wizard can take out almost all of them. So now, I just took out the remaining wizard with an archer. Hog Riders going on this side, see? They go for the cannon. Then, luckily, they head for the air defense because they're kind of taking a little bit of splash there. But they do get the air defense down with a lot of health to spare. And the balloon's going down. See, I only put 3 on that one because it was kind of low level. And as you can see, all the air targets are down. So this wizard tower is all that's left, and it's going to get wrecked in a second. There we go. So now I just spread out the remaining balloons, waiting for them to get those last cannons, and I start spreading out my archers on the barracks, laboratory, builder huts, those sort of buildings. Put the goblins on the collectors, as you can see. And I just put like wizards on the army camps, because they have more health and the wizards do more damage. Barbarian King up here because it was like gold storage just sitting there. But it was not needed because the balloons just do massive damage and destroy that. So that was how that raid went. And it was 3 stars, easy 3 stars for our clan. So as you can see, these balloons wreck. Like they're almost unstoppable except for a few ways that I'm about to go over in a second. So just let me say something right here. A lot of people think balloons are terrible, and a lot of people think balloons are amazing. I'm on that amazing side, and this video is proof to you why they're amazing. People in Champions use it in the form of Balloonion. I use it here in this Balloon Rush strategy. So, even if you don't like balloons, give it a try today or tomorrow, whenever you see this video. And yeah. So now I'm going to show you the 2 ways that just destroy this composition. There's only 2 main ways that really make this composition worthless, and I'm going to show you that now. Now let's climb the button actually. I'm going to go to this one. First of all, I'm going to get to this base here. Now I'll go to this one. So this guy has both his air defenses centralized. Now that means even if you both put your lightning spells here, it won't take out these air defenses. Meaning, and since the hogs can't get in there, your raid is basically done if you can't get these air defenses out. So that's basically it. Your balloons are all die and they won't be able to reach the end of the base. So that's the first way to defend against the strategy. With a core like that, with the air defenses in the center, this balloon strategy probably won't work. Secondly, is probably the worst way. Like, not worst for you, worst for them if they have to deal with it. Get this hidden Tesla. Put it in the corner. That is deadly. And I'll explain why in a second. So, let's say you're just doing a raid, you lightning spell this one, you hog this one. I was going to put this air defense centralized, but all these buildings were more important, and most people don't use balloons anyway. So I would put them in the center just in case someone does do it, but in the case that they don't, it's okay to have this. But anyway, so you're doing your raid, you put your balloons, taking out this, like, archer towers, the wizard towers, like they always do, wrecking. But you have this hidden Tesla in the back, and this hidden Tesla counts as defense. And it will not pop up unless, 1, an archer or something, whatever you use near that hidden Tesla, will activate it, or 2, you reach 50%. So by the time you reach 50%, most likely, the balloons will be taking out all these central high health buildings, like the storages here, the clan castle. So this is very important to the strategy, because if you don't have anything to take out these central buildings, then what's going to get in there? Like, you don't have much cleanup in this strategy. Like, you have 10 archers, 10 goblins, a barbarian king, and some wizards. That's not going to cut it to get to the center. So, what's going to happen is, while you're cleaning up, like, you put your archer here, and the hidden Tesla will notice it and come up. So the balloons will all get redirected from these buildings in here over to this. So this completely disrupts your raid, because the balloons are so incredibly slow that they'll end up going, like, they'll take forever to get all the way to the Tesla, and they'll all the way come back. By the time they come back, they're going to be going for these outside buildings and not the center, which means you'll probably only get 1 or 2 stars. So yeah, that's the 2 main ways to defend against this strategy. I'm going to put my hidden Tesla back here, protecting these storages, as this is a farming base. Corner, storage protected by wizard towers. So that was the strategy. Hope this strategy guide helped you out. And this is Cho signing off.